everyone. This is Jeannie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama. And what I have for you today, excuse me for that, what I have for you today is a Santa's Workshop Passport Kit that we are doing for tailor-made cards for you. These are some beautiful pages. Insert a promo sheet for what's inside that kit. But I want to share with you what I did for this and also give you a little tutorial on something. First of all, I did a little mini album. This is probably, let's see, oh golly, it's a 5-inch length by 4-inch. So it's 4 by 5 mini album. And what I did is that I took pages, the different ephemera and the pages that were involved in the kit, and I decorated the front cover. I made the cover. First of all, I laid it with the background of red, and you see here my hinge was black. And now I'm going to show you a different way to do a hinge, but because I'm not real thrilled with this type of hinge. But anyway, this is my little album, the front cover with the From the Desk of Santa Claus. I thought that would be appropriate. And then I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, and each one has a pocket on the inside of this area, and then a pocket on this side. This is just inside one of the pages on top, and I made a pocket with it too. And this one, though, what I like about it is that I've got a magnet on it, and open it up, and I've got two different pieces. Here's my wish list for Santa. So maybe this is just a little list that Santa's collected for each child. Maybe he's done this. Who knows what Santa's done, huh? But this is what I've done for that first pocket. And then, of course, this pocket with the admit one ticket. And I've left this side blank because anything can be written on there, or it can be a small picture on it, whatever you want to do. And I folded the part that says admit one. It's upside down there, but I folded that part there. And then I made a tag out of this postcard paper or postcard sheet. And so I just made a little tag for it. I thought that would be cute to put on. And then I added some twine. And then I've got another little, oh, I can't even think today. Anyway, I got it magnetized so it'll stay inside here easily. I may put a magnet on that other one later, but I don't know. But anyway, this one's just simply for decoration. You can put a date on here if you want to. And I'll just put it back into the pocket here. And it magnetized again. I keep saying that, don't I? And those are, I think, the only three that are magnetized. And then I have this little ephemera, this little journaling card here. And I just covered the back of it with some extra paper that I had. Stick it back in here. Each page I decorated. I didn't really have a rhyme or reason, except I didn't want them two together to be the same page. And then I have this one here. If I can get hold of it. I think my cat's trying to get in. Okay, had to take or let my kitty in. Anyway, I have another little ephemera journaling card, and it's the same thing as this other one I have here, but I thought, it's a cute little thing. I really love this piece. I don't know why, but this one is probably my favorite of all of those. But I made another little card there. A person could take a picture and put on that side if they want to. Let's see if I can make sure I get that in there right. Then I've got another little, oops, that's the other side. Then I've got another little piece in here to show somewhere, if I can see it. There we go. And I pasted this on the, pasted. I haven't used that term in a long time. I adhered this one to that side, and then I used some of this paper for the back of it. And then I've got a tag here. Oh, I did forget to distress the edge there, but I will. And then I've got another one here. Getting hold of it is my issue usually. There it is. I love I love this piece right here too. I love it all actually. And then I have one more piece on the back for the pocket. And I made a little window out of that same piece there. I made it like a little window, like this is outside. So I thought that was a cute way to do it. And now I haven't done like a lot of different decorations to it, inside or out. You know, I just basically did a basic piece to it, and that's it. But I want to show you how to make your pages. Actually, I want to show you how to make the hinge to the pages, but to lay the foundation for it, I want to show you what I did. I took, this is going to be a, let's see, this is, okay, these are 3 inches by 5 inches rather than 4 because I ran out of the chipboard. So you can make it any size you want, but that's what this happens to be. And what I do is that I will take and take a sheet of paper long enough that it will fit these 2 pages. I do make bigger ones, but these are just some small ones I thought were cute. And I just cover the front. I tape the other side and tape them down. And I always use my T-square here, which I need a new one because I really have messed it up. But anyway, I make sure that it's even, it's straight on the edge there. I leave about an inch, inch and a quarter around, just depends. Lay that on top, and I tape it all the way around. And then I take my bone folder and I'll go along the edges like this, all 4 sides, and then around the corners, you know, just to make sure that they get in there really good. So that's what I do, and I did not, that's not my own technique, but I've learned. So we've got that done, and now I need to figure out the hinge part here. So I'm taking my scoreboard, and this paper is 4 3/4 by 6 inches. What we're going to do is that because it's such a small area here, is that I'm going to put in 3 pages using a 1/4 inch gusset. So I like to start off at 1 inch on either side. I'm going to make 3 pages again. Now don't, this is heavy card or craft paper, but well, you still got to be careful you don't cut into your crease there. Then I'm going to do a 1/4 inch for the gusset, so it's 1 and now 1 1/4. And I'm going over that a few times. And then for my actual page, it's going to be a 1/2 inch here, and then another 1/2 inch here, and then a 1/4 inch for the gusset, the next gusset. Okay, this 2 1/2 inch marks here equal 1 page, and each 1/4 inch area is the gusset, which allows room for your pages. Okay, so I'm doing 3 of those, and I didn't realize I was off camera. So this equals my 3 pages. So each page is going to be a 1/2 inch with a gusset of a 1/4 inch on either side. So now let's see if I can fold this because it is a heavy craft paper and I want to move this out of the way. Now what I like to do to keep myself straight is that I like to fold, excuse me, you see all those lines and you see the 1 inch mark, 1 inch, 1/2 that equals 1 inch. I like to fold in that area first because that's my page and that helps me keep it lined up where I'm at. And then I do the next one too, next page. Okay, now you've got your 1/4 inch on either side of that page. So now I'm going to take, this is my first fold, I'm going to take and I'm going to bend over this way, turn it over, bend to the other 1/4 inch. So what that makes me do is I have both of my 1/4 inch sides. I have my 1/4 inch on each side are folded now too. So now I've got 3 pages ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is put tape in between each of these pages and then I'll be back. Okay, I got tape on the inside where my pages are going to be folded. I've only put tape on one side of each section there. So the two 1/2 inch pieces there, sections 1/2 and 1/2, I just put tape on one side. I don't put it on both because you don't need to do that. So I'm just going to pull it open, like pull it off that is, on each one. Okay, so now the next thing that I do, some people go ahead and put these 2 areas extend on either side, but I don't like to do that. I do it sometimes, but the best thing I'm finding for me personally, I'm just going to take these hinges off. But when I do my trimming and everything, it just helps me to keep everything on the right track. Or I could use one side. But it helps me keep everything on the right track if I have the inch on either end, just to make sure I'm got my score lines and everything right. So I'm going to cut off both 1 inch sections. This just helps me to keep it organized. When I do that 1 inch on either side, it helps me to know I'm on the right track. So now I have my 3 pages all ready to go with the 1/4 inch gusset in between. I'm going to kind of pour this down, or use my bone folder to kind of get this to be more flexible on either direction. You don't probably have to do the inch on either side, but it just helps me. So if you don't do an inch on either side, then you just take away, like mine was, what did I say, 6 inches across. You just take it off an inch on either side. So, but the important thing to remember is that 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch, that's your page fold. These right here, so you can tell that's a 1/2 inch. And then you want a 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch. It can be either way. It's your preference. It doesn't matter. It can be 3/8, 1/4 inch. Now I've got 3 pages I can put in. So I'm going to put my tape down. Okay, now that I got my hinges taped together and I've trimmed on either edge, I have tape on the back. And so all I've got to do now, and I want to kind of get this tape burnished. All I've got to do now, I make it sound easy when I say all I've got to do now, but I take, of course I'm going to pull off the tape. And then this should fit pretty close to the inside of my book. So I've got 3 pages in here now ready to go. So that's what my book's going to look like. And that's how I made the hinge area. And the pockets are just simply taking paper and folding it over whatever direction you want to make a pocket or not make a pocket. And there it is, and I just absolutely love it. I hope that inspires you. I don't do it a perfect way on my hinging, but it works for me. You can do however you want, and because there's a lot of good tutorials out there. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you later.